is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video preview. Today we are going to take a look at Mace Windu from Hot Toys, and you can pre-order this figure at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. Finally, this is probably one of the, I would say, outside of Bespin Han, one of the most, I guess, requested figure from Hot Toys fans. It's finally here. And it looks great. I think it looks good. I mean, the robe is long. I mean, I don't know what you call that. It's nice, and the flow is nice. I think they used a good material out of there. He almost hold that lightsaber. Of course, the purple lightsaber, and it's USB powered. Of course, that's going to be the case from here on out. I'm still interested to see how it works. In this previews, these are photoshopped, of course, but I figured there's gonna be a wire underneath of some sort that, hey, for this kind of figure, you could run it into that, I don't know what you call that. I'll just call it robe and kind of hide it, and then run it from the back. I mean, there's gonna be a wire. That's just, face it, that's just how it's gonna be. But it's cool. I like it. I like the fact that they put some bonus in there for Clone Wars. The one that you saw earlier, there's some bonus that you could, I guess, interchange if you want him to be like from Clone Wars or, Episode 2. That is cool as well. I like everything about the figure. The head sculpt is a bit, I've seen some comments right now. I know I'm not the first. I fell asleep when this was announced, so I'm just doing it now. And the beauty of it is that I already know the price, so it's $280. I mean, it's $270, I believe. $280. Damn it, something around that range. But this pose is a killer. I love this pose right here. Man, it looks good. You can't see any joints. Double jointed on the elbow, not the women of Star Wars. For some reason, it's single jointed. I don't know why. The accessories are decent enough. That's all you could ask for, I suppose. The only thing that I would have added, maybe, okay, let's improve this first. On the head sculpt, and I know it's a bit, I can see it. It's probably not 10 out of 10, but I'm happy enough, right? Like, I think it's there. It's a really solid head sculpt. I don't know. I mean, he was younger when this was done. The only thing I would change maybe is the eyes. It has to be a little bit bigger or rounder, because that is a prominent feature of Samuel L. Jackson. His eyes are very expressive. It's very round. You can see a lot of whites, like the, I don't know what you call that, the part of the eye. But you saw that. It's very expressive. So he's a good candidate, actually, for a, rolling eye system. He's the same price as pretty much Anakin. Or I don't know, is this the same price as Anakin? I think so. Or the Spider-Man. So I don't know why he does not have one. That would have been nicer, to be honest with you, if he has one. Because he doesn't come with a lot of accessories. And again, he's a good candidate for that because his eyes are, really expressive. Nonetheless, I think this is still a must-have for most collectors, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. It's probably the only chance that you would have for a Mace Windu. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say that, but still, it's pretty remarkable that we're getting him finally after all these years. So this, I'm thinking of picking this up, and I'm not even trying to go all out on this line, but I am. At some point I'm gonna get Lando as well. I should have gotten Lando when he was like 30% off, to be honest with you, but because especially now that my kids are appreciating Star Wars more than I did, and by them doing that, it's making me appreciate it now even more. So I'm getting into the train a little bit here, even though I didn't, initially was that into the lore, but now I'm slowly because of my kids, they started liking it. It started with Mando and Boba and Book of Boba, and now they're trying to go back, and they're like 7 and 5 years old, and I think and Mace Windu is one of them. They're playing Lego Star Wars as we speak, and they love Mace Windu. They love his purple lightsaber. So this is probably something that's on my radar. I'm probably gonna pick this up at some point. But the price is also pretty good. At 280, I think it's a pretty solid price. It's the purse would have been I think at this point with these characters, if they're missing a ton of accessories, I think that's a good filler for that. But we still have the battle droid that they announced. Nonetheless, I think it looks pretty good. I know it's not perfect. It's not. But it's the only one that we have right now. I'm not telling anyone to settle if they think this is horrible. I don't think it's horrible. I think it's actually pretty darn good. Man, that post always gets me. That post right there with a flowing, those fabric. It's not wired because I don't think it's wired because it's not going to drape as it is. But I am impressed on the fabric that they use here because it drapes really, really nicely. That's really soft. And it's just a nice flow, when he's standing by itself. But overall, pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with the price, especially that this is his first appearance now on Hot Toys. See, on this angle right here, it looks pretty darn good. I think it's the eyes for me. If it was a little bit bigger, then I think it would have been like from afar, like this pose right here. That looks fantastic, in my opinion. I think that looks good. Man, whoever's posting this guy deserves a raise because this shot right here, that is beautiful. I'm just saying that is anyone who doesn't know Hot Toys would think that this shot right here, you don't see any visible joints, not on the neck, not on the wrist. Somebody would think this is a still from the movie. I bet you. If you show this to anyone who does not collect Hot Toys, they'll be like, man, looks kind of weird. It looks like a mannequin or a toy or something like that, but it looks pretty solid. So I would say anyone who sees this, they would recognize Samuel L. Jackson from this. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think about this guy right here? Because I know it's a bit controversial, at least what I'm seeing on the comment section on the Facebook groups and in the Hot Toys Facebook. But again, pretty happy with it. That looks like candles. Those birthday candles on his belt. I don't even know what that is, but again. But hey, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Really does help out, the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. And if you like Chicago Bulls or NBA basketball, consider subscribing to that channel. Or even if you're not, just subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.